Hello, welcome to the lesson on the distributive property. We've been talking a lot about order of operations. However, in algebra, you'll be distributing a lot. So in this lesson, we're going to cover the distributive property. Remember when you had an expression like, say, like 2 times 6 plus 8? Well, according to order of operations, you perform what's inside parentheses first. And by the way, this is known as a numerical expression, okay? Now, while you can most certainly perform order of operations with this particular problem, well, since we're talking about the distributive property, what we're going to do is take the outside number, which is this 2, and we're going to distribute it to each term in the parentheses here, right? So we're going to distribute the 2 to the 6 as well as to the 8, okay? And distribute just simply means giving 2, okay? Now, since we're working with the addition operator, which we see right here, well, we're going to distribute over addition. This is what you consider distributing over addition, right? So, for example, we're going to distribute the 2 to the 6, which is going to be 2 times 6 plus 2 times 8, right? And so what you're going to do now is add the sum of the two products, right? So 2 times 6 we know is 12, plus 2 times 8 is 16, which gives you a sum of 28, okay? So notice that this also works for the order of operations, right? So of course we're told to work with what's inside grouping symbols first. So we have 6 plus 8, which is equal to 14. So 2 times 14 is also equal to 28, okay? Now, I'm also going to say that this also works with subtraction, okay? So let's go ahead and look at a subtraction expression, okay? So let's say that you're given something like 3 times 7 minus 2. Okay, so what we're going to do is take and distribute the 3 to the 7 as well as to the 2. Okay, so now what we're going to do is multiply 3 times 7 minus 3 times 2. And notice we have subtraction here, right? So that means we're going to subtract the difference of the two products. So 3 times 7 is equal to 21, minus 3 times 2 is 6. And this gives you a difference of 15. All right, and so now we can also follow up by using the order of operations, okay? So we're going to take the 3 and we're going to subtract 2 from 7, which gives us 5. So 3 times 5 is also equal to 15. All right, now, why do we even use the distributive property? Well, the thing is, in algebra, we usually use the distributive property because terms inside of grouping symbols can't be added together if they contain unlike terms. So let's take a look at an example as far as what I'm talking about. So if you have something like, let's say you have an algebraic expression that looks like this: a times b plus c. Well, we are unable to add b plus c. Therefore, we have to distribute the a to the b as well as to the c, right? And so when we do that, we're going to take the a multiplied by b, which is written together as this: a times b is, which is ab, and we have the plus operator, which we're going to bring down, and we're going to distribute the a to the c, which when you multiply that is simply a times c written together, right? And so that's why we use the distributive property, okay? So just realize that in algebra, you will not always have numerical expressions to solve, which is why distributive property comes in handy. Okay, so that's all we have for this particular lesson. I hope it was helpful, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Take care.